Hello and welcome back to Picking Up Plays. Let's run forward with the Cold War Iron Curtain mod. We are back in the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Hello there, Georgie. In the last episode, Stalin did die, and we are now trying to do a lot of coups everywhere around the world. One in China, one in Colombia, and then one... I'm trying to think off the top of my head, I can't remember. What was it? There we go. Yugoslavia, right, because they joined the Comiform, then they left again. You're going to get couped. I don't like you, Tito. We do have a new tree, which I'll go over here. The Troika power struggle, I think I'll go straight into Ministry of Foreign Affairs for political power. Aggressive approach to get up that world tension. Sino-Soviet split would be nice. The Balkan question, because pretty soon there's going to be an Albanian crisis, there's going to be a Hungarian revolution, and a North Korean problem that we're going to need to be able to take care of when they come around. Fund the PCF is going to be nice, because I'll give daily communism plus 10% in France. And PCI will give plus 10 communism support in Italy. DKP will give it in Denmark. Now, let's see, Italy. I believe you're a NATO member. Yeah, NATO member. Denmark, you're a NATO member. So I don't want to necessarily push for a lot of coups in these areas. As people have told me, those will result in all the NATO members joining the war. However, lower autonomy. We can still push up the support. I could cost 300. Really, 300. I only have 80. Why do you say that I'm able to do that? I could push them to be, yeah, a puppet, which is not a Soviet satellite. It's not a Soviet Socialist Republic. Just a normal puppet. Heh. Surprised they're able to do that for only 50 points. Strange, but we'll let things go again. We got a lot of history to go through. And I did like one idea where if we go to war with People's Republic of China, we just don't bring in Mongolia, and so they don't have to have their border on their border. But you need to keep protecting it. So we'll just have a lot of fun over here in Manchuria and in Turkestan, all the way down. We would actually have a border here too, with Afghanistan into China. How long until your coup, Mr. 31 to 40 million in backstock. Wow, that's a lot of troops. So, 1954... We got a year on you. We got only a couple months left on Colombia, as you decided to go conservative. I could also do one in Mexico, because they have the support for it now. Canada will just have to do. You're going for an election, I'll see what happens there. For the most part, I'm not expecting too much. France, we've been there for a long time, making around roughly 30%, but I think it's going down, actually. Let's see. Yeah, it's actually going down. They have something that prevents it. NATO member, American aid, welfare, Well, I don't necessarily see it, but there must be diplomacy. No, I'm the only one supporting it. It must be, have some counter-offense that I'm not noticing. So, do this. We could purge Khrushchev, but why would I? Or virgin lands for agricultural iron workers, for all these things, but why do that when we can just go straight into foreign affairs? I could also do another one. What's this? Marriage subjects. Ah, Ukraine, Georgia, because we got all that political power points. A Soviet Socialist Azerbaijan, Soviet Socialist Armenia, Belarus cannot be done yet. Kazakhs, the Uzbeks, the Tajiks, the Kyrgyz, the Turkmen, the Karelo-Finnish. The Karelo-Finnish is actually not that bad. I would not mind taking over the Karelo-Finnish territory. That does take away all of our points, and we still have negative points, but it works. I can now have a clear line up through the north. The Karelo-Finnish is now under our protection. Single country all the way up to Murmansk. I think that's useful for us. And we still need to take care of Lithuania so we can have Kaliningrad properly in our sphere again. Magnetic core, nice. What are you guys up to? Anything on rocketry? Not yet, I guess. There. Space travel, still a bit high. We got to get the Sputnik. Helicopters? 1952. We could go helicopters. ASW utility. ASW from some attack helicopters? Maybe. Also, for those of you inclined, I am building a lot of coal plants to give us electricity because we need them. And that will help us. Don't know why I'm still not allowed to make nuclear bombs, but it's not my problem. Got lots of troops here. You guys are all very happy with your plans, so I won't stop you. In the event that we do have to go to war in China, we should be perfectly fine. And in recruitment deploy, I am building some more mechanized divisions, and honestly just kind of go for an infinite amount. That's motorized, mechanized, and mechanized. I don't necessarily think that I need specific tank divisions, as the tank divisions seem to lack any infantry, and their organization's not that good. Fancy decisions, timeout, bleh. Could always short the tutorial. Colombia. How much longer? So that's the 20th of December. It's a long time from now. 19 frames per second. In terms of total plans, getting the French on our side would give all the French colonies, if we can get them before decolonization really takes in place. Italy would be nice, just to hurt NATO's efforts in Europe and continue the common form. But other than that, it's not really too much. Switching Colombia is just because they had a lot of communist support to begin with, and it puts kind of a thorn in America's side, in my opinion. What was that? Why did it have to go down? It would be even more if we got Mexico on board. Import Chinese J5 Frescos. You are in June of this year, which is actually this month. But they are a puppet underneath United Kingdom, so I don't think... And I don't even think that you can actually vote in Marxism. I don't think you're able to do that. It has to be by coup or by event. And they just have a very simple one, so maybe they'll be able to go collectivist ethos, but even then, progressive, fascist, Marxist-Leninist, reactionary. Wait, why not socialist? Because socialist is something that's in there. As for air power, still haven't looked into that. This is the transport planes. Not that important to me, honestly. Not that important. Go for more helicopters because we have them. It's been a year since we could have had them. China, you're in 1994, right? Soviet advisors. It's a bit late for that, buddy. Over 51% Marxist Leninism. I think that... Because... I'm just come to think, even in vanilla games, you usually don't play around with coups that often. At least I don't. It's really just... The war's not going too well. You need to find a way around it by making a coup in their back lines. Purge. Aggressive approach. Kick up. That would kick it up to 50%. War support. That's nice. That's nice. Suppress censorship. Make puppets. Make the puppies. Armed to nuclear. More than 90% world tension. Meh. Political advisors. Army concealment. Do my generals ever die? I feel like they should. They should be medium tank designer? Helicopters? Middle Moscow helicopters? Well, helicopters are pretty cool. Makeup. I still don't know much about these. Use wars within ideologies. No ideas. But with 200 political power, we could actually go after... We could at the very least go and try to make some revolts happen. Are you... Nasser? Weren't you slightly communist? Well, at least you had communist friends. I remember that Nasser appealed to the Soviets when the Americans wouldn't let them have the Suez, but it looks like they have the Suez just fine, and you never came for me. So I don't know what you're up to. I could go, because our stability is still pretty good. Press censorship 2. Press censorship 3, stability down 12% from 8% to -4, but political power gain plus 30. That's not bad. It'll help us push just a little bit more. An uprising in East Germany. There's a bit of an uprising, huh? Today, after a protest in East Germany were reported to the world by the West Berlin-based radio, the American sector, they supported the workers in factories around East Germany, stopped working, and went on strike in the democratic reforms and unification of West Germany and East Germany. Soviet armies soon fought the protesters and decided democratic rebels that are not to be seen. Rebellion in the pact, you say? Oh-ho? Sashin. So, you. I see, I see. Well, let's see. You don't how many troops do you have? 11. And they have 4 to 6. You should be able to win by your own, by yourself. If I just leave it be for now. I'm taking this, which will push us above 40%. So, back to the Western Soviets front. You guys, how about you look after that line, please? You guys can break off of the Berlin and go over to Stralsund. Then there's you guys. I suppose you could also hang about. Get rid of this army group for now. We'll all help. We can't stop them from pushing in, but we also... we're just waiting. Just waiting for that aggressive approach to be done. You've nice cut them off. You can go take Stralsund at any time now. I'm sure. A nice cutoff. We can't help them, but we can look and watch. Watch and wait. Over here, Dominion of Pakistan. You're still a Dominion. I wonder why. Dominion of... You're the Republic of India. You could actually be very good under communist control. Only 19 per day. It would take 0.3% to do boost party popularity. No, drift will cost 10, and we'd have more than that. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Let's turn that 4% into 50%. How about that? How about that? There goes the little rebellion. Soviets didn't have to get involved. Will you get back on your line? You get back on the line. Everyone back to where they need to be. You are oh, hey, there was a election in June. You're social liberal. Marxist-Leninist, still the majority of the population. I could try a coup. It wouldn't work too well because they're a NATO member. Commonwealth of Australia? Of Australasia? Yeah, you're a NATO member. Oh boy. Now, as for back to East Asia, as the battle that will be in China is probably one of the most important ones we could be fighting. That says missing equipment. Still going to be those fighters. Carrier jet fighter. That could be actually very good to have, considering the fact that we just started making fighters. The fighter. Also, we do have positive megawatts now. So let's go and find some... Cha-cha-cha-cha. Anything in here about... Yes! Some homegrown... There we go. Some homegrown military factories. That'll be nice. That'll be nice to have. Maybe some in Tula, Smolensk, through this area. Please and thank yous. And sure, build up those too. I think I'll just get them anyway. Because these are... from what I can tell, these areas are so integrated they can't even produce troops. And they have 0 factories, meaning any of their factories just go to me anyway. I'm almost certain. As for this... Seem to be fine. Socialist Republic of Romania, looking like a snack. Hungary should be revolting soon. Czechoslovakia, probably not long after. They're going to want to leave this glorious union. I don't know why. Why would they ever do such a thing? Why would they ever want something like freedom? Political power change, minus 10%. That's strange. Aggressive policy, nice, nice. Sino-Soviet split, fund the PCF. Wait, when was your election? France? 1955. And we might as well go Sino-Soviet split now. Just because they've already gone that way, we might as well follow. We might as well not like them either. -1 per day, Defcon 4. Can I increase my Defcons? Ooh, could I go Defcon 3? Yay, Defcon 3. That'll shoot up the world tension nice and high. I like me some Defcon 3. Even though it's not necessarily an accurate depiction of what's going on. We're not really looking into any wars at the moment. Defcon 3 has some bonuses. Unfortunately, it does cost political power per day, so that's one of the downsides. But after the coup in Colombia, we don't need to run 3 coups at once. We can just do, ooh, Soviet air doctrine. You have foreign diplomats from different countries. Then again, I might want a coup in Mexico. Just saying. The Zapatistas coming back in. When is Libya going to form? Actually, that probably is it. Independent... An independent Sensu Emirate. Can't really look at it. Support the PCL. Mister. Hey now. Don't get me too excited. You are looking like a snack already. 4% to 5% just in the last few months. It's not going to stay that way forever, but it is useful. That would be strong, getting both China and India on my side. Ooh, hoo, hoo. That would be the Eastern Bloc. As for you there, you have quite a lot of socialism, nothing else. Netherlands, Republic of Indonesia. Did you change your guy? He's still smiling, but he looks slightly different. Marxist-Leninist is only at 9%. Could be better. Could be better. Everything's taking a while. But I cannot go speed 5. Well, I can, but it's gonna take a while. Irony. Things we can do. Okay, that's ahead of time, that's ahead of time. We're fine here then. 1950 trees. Battleships. Well, battleships are, I guess, useful. Air industry, 1953. Hey, hey, hey. Anything of actual use? Command power increased by 7, and then this is just radar station 3s. I don't know how important radar stations are. You are a motorized division. Is that all that's come out? Just this one? Okay. And you are represented by a tank. You only have one tank. You are actually more mechanized than motorized, but okay. Yes, I know. Good for you. Just join up there, I guess. Turkey's NATO. Wait, it doesn't show up here, though. Aren't you in NATO? Communism support's too low, though. Leftist persecution is... Wow, you just got all the supports. Kurdish conflicts. I don't see you being a part of NATO. I don't know why. Province coring. Oh, that's a thing you can do. Cool. New unit. And go there. Have fun. Have a good time. Why are you so weak? Did you get cut off somewhere? Over here. Keep going with comms and whatnot. Now that we got it ahead of time. You have your weird little outshoot. Sino-Soviet split's done. Just making the world Balkan question. Political power. Calm the situation or attack it. Xantag it. Fund the PRC. Oh. Well then. How'd you do that? Now when did you go and annex Albania? Why didn't I hear about that? So it looks like we're not even going to necessarily worry about Albania. They seem to be dead. They seem to not exist. So that means we can just focus on China, who is 1954. You, AI stuff. Okay, I've fulfilled import requests for People's Democratic Republic. You seem to be fine the way you are. You're fine. Cambodia's socialist. You, the Second Vietnam War, not really kicking off yet. Haven't seen it happen. What about Korea? Workers' Party of Korea coup attempt. What? Which one's that? Maoism? Fascism? I'm interested to see what kind of coup this is. What's going on here? National focus. Luch. Where can I find these things? Ah, good. A new helicopter. What is it that you do? I do not know. 1950. We could get the Oka. I like that they have their own little models. 1960s, 1964, 1950s, 1955. 1951. Good. Production. A new helicopter. Let's say... Oh! ASW is, naval. Because it's a naval helicopter. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Stop it. Stop it. Actually, stop it. I think... Okay, blue team. Take this portion of the border. Yes, please. You. I'll do this so you don't kill yourselves. Because I do not trust that you won't kill yourselves. You take it up to, like, right there. You take it from here on over. Does that leave? It does leave one gap. Right to there. There you go. Stay out of Mongolia. It's a trap. Mongolia is a trap. So unfortunately we never got around to the Colombian Civil War. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon. 1950s, 1950s. Surveillance and encoding still off. 1955 on that. 1955 on that. Can't get those. Space. Can't get those. WMDs. Already got them. Space. Rocketry. Ground missiles, I guess. Oh, wait. This says 1950. Might as well get what we can. Not like I'm building these things anyway. Belgian Congo still exists, and it's starting to change the color of Rhodesia. Belgian Congo exists despite the fact that it's not Belgian. Because Belgian stopped existing. Fund the PCF. So that'll be Marxist land of up 10%. I don't know, but might be able to help out before their Balkan question. Intervene in Albania. I guess that means it's not a subject, but that would lead us into crusade against the Yugoslavia, which there, March, so November, December, and then 3 months to March. So that's about 4 months out. People's Republic of China. Your coup will happen in July. That's later on. I am going to want to at least have something spared, because there's also the revolt that's going to happen in Colombia in next month. But either way, these are all interesting things. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next episode. Bye-bye!